Okay, so the other day I was in my acting class, and this girl did this Monster, and I don't drink Monster, because one time in sophomore year, we went on this road trip to Washington, D.C., and I just had these two 4-packs of Monster, and that's all I drank. I didn't eat anything, so every time I smell Monster, I feel sick. But anyway, she had a Monster, so I really wanted a red drink, and I was like, I don't want Monster, but I would like a Red Bull, because it's the only energy drink I drink. So I was like, hey, Raven's this girl in my acting class. I was like, hey, Raven, do you think that I have time between my 15 minutes between the class at the time that this class gets out to the class that my next class starts to run to the Quick Fix and buy a Red Bull and then run back to Prairie Herald? And she was like, yeah, you have time. It's not that far. And I was like, oh, okay, you're a smart girl. I'll believe you. So after my class, I ran to Quick Fix, and I was like, okay, let's look at all the fridges. So I went around and I looked at all the fridges for a Red Bull, and all I could find were these weird ant drinks, and then these weird multicolored Mountain Dew energy drinks, and I was like, I don't want these, I only want a Red Bull. So I left, and I was like, well, maybe I'll go to the convenience store in the student center, because the convenience store in the student center always has Red Bull. They have a lot of things. They have a lot more things than the Quick Fix. So I ran to the student center, and by this time I only had about 10 minutes left, and I was like, I looked at all their fridges, and I was like, hey, you guys want any Red Bull? And I was like, well, maybe I just don't see the Red Bull, because sometimes I don't see things. So I went to the lady, and I was like, you guys want a Red Bull? And she was like, no. And I was like, what? She was like, yeah, I know, sorry. And I was like, oh, well, fine. So I left, and I went back to my class and my government, and after government, I went out, and I went back to my room, and I got my money, and I went out, and there was Pterodactyl, and he came down from the heavens, and he was like, you better not get a Red Bull. And I was like, I'm gonna get a Red Bull. And he was like, no Red Bull for you. And I was like, but I want a Red Bull. And he was like, well, that's too bad. And so then he ripped my pants, so now I was ripping my favorite pants, and then I ran away. And I went to this convenience store that's across campus, and I went inside, and it's where people buy cigarettes and alcohol, and I was like, Billy should have Red Bull. So I went inside, I looked at all the fridges, and I found a Red Bull. And I gave the guy my money, and I bought a Red Bull. Totally worth it. My roommate's sick right now, and I really hope she doesn't have the flu, and if she does have the flu, I hope I don't catch it, because I cannot deal with having the flu right now. Okay, so another thing I need to talk about. I need to remind you all that Cluetube is still going on, and it actually is starting tomorrow. Halloween. Tomorrow. Cluetube starts tomorrow. So if you are interested in being involved in, like, solving the mystery on Cluetube, come and play. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, see the video in the sidebar. I'll put a link to some videos. And the Cluetube channel. Subscribe to the Cluetube channel and help solve the mystery of who killed me. Right now there's only 50 subscribers, so if you could, tell everyone you know about Cluetube, that'd be great, because it only works with viewers, and 50 subscribers means about, like, one comment on each video, which isn't how I roll. It's not how I play the game. It's not how I play the game. What? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a really long time. I'll tell you why Michigan wins. Michigan wins because I think I did really well in my chem lab today, and I have a Red Bull. I have one of these. And I'm going to ask a question. My question is, will you miss me when I'm gone from your pants? You can hear them cackling in the background. It's not my roommates, but mean lady. Anyway, Melissa, go there and answer that question nicely. I'll see you tomorrow.